Dude, what? Dude, tell me another fucking art style you like. From
art style?
from
Like from another show?
Okay. Let me give you this.
Okay.
Actually, this is really easy for me because I think it's obvious. I don't know, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, or Dragon Ball Super.
Which one's art style do I like
Yeah,
best?
which one do you like the most? I'll tell you which one I like the least after you give me that.
I'd probably say Super is my least favorite.
Dude,
as far as
if
art
you
style
were about
goes.
to say that was your favorite, I was about to end this call.
No.
Dude,
No,
I
that's
said,
my
dude, I
least
was
favorite
about to
as far
argue
as-
so hard.
As far as the art styles goes.
Yeah.
But my favorite,
I don't like the shiny shit.
I want to say Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball has a very nostalgic look to it.
It's-
That's hard to
Yeah.
vote against.
It's perfect.
So-
I think they're both perfect.
I would say probably one of those. If you made me pick, I would probably say DBZ. They're pretty similar though, so.
Yeah, I would say that. I love, dude, and the fucking music is so good at DBZ, bro. Especially in like the, dude, Cell Boo Saga. Oh my god, all of those dude. Do you remember those games on Game Boy Advance? Legacy of Goku 2, Boo's Fury.
It makes me sad that like they didn't bring it back. They brought that trash shit, Korra. And I'm black. I'm supposed to support Korra, and I didn't like it. Like, I was just like,
Dude, Avatar is legendary.
Avatar.
I'm actually rewatching that right now.
I need to rewatch it
I
for the
can't
third
rewatch
time.
it. It makes me sad how they like ended. Like, it makes me sad that like they didn't bring it back. They brought that trash shit, Korra. And I'm black. I'm supposed to support Korra, and I didn't like it. Like, I was just like, I'm like, Korra is not. Whatever.
That's the reason why I didn't watch it, because I don't know. I'm scared it's not gonna grab me the same that Avatar is.
It didn't. It did.
It's
Season,
definitely different.
I'll give you season 1 was really good. Like, but they rushed at the end because they didn't think it was gonna season 2, and then from down there it bad. And then Korra became like a lesbian. And it got weird.
Yeah, it felt really forced at the end.
Yeah, see,
Strange.
like that it's fine to do all that, but don't force it. Like
Right,
like
this was a kid
have
show.
good character development.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Like it can't be one episode she's not lesbian and one episode she is lesbian. You know, you gotta make some connections.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, and she dated literally like their whole little team, like a team, the whole like Avatar squad. She literally dated everybody in the squad, so it was just
Damn, dude, really? Damn, dude, she's a slut.
Avatar turned into a hoe.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
great.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's not really anything compared to the original show, but if you want more like expansion of like their powers and stuff, they do kind of go into that.
Yeah.
So that was kind of interesting.
Like
That
metal,
was the most
metal
interesting.
bending
Yeah,
wall.
the metal bending was
No, that's
and
interesting.
the blood bending was cool too.
Wait, blood bending? Dude, it's usually those people that are most
Yeah.
interested. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And now we are destroying his anime opinions every day.
Like I'm pretty sure Wes. Wes, do you think you would have, like, if I was continuing to do it solo, would you have like hit me up and be like, "Yo, let me be on"? Because I think that's like a hard thing to like insert yourself like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I also feel like the podcast would have gone a different direction as well. Like we wouldn't have this Weebing with Wes section or other podcast, I guess.
Yeah.
If I hadn't been on there. So I honestly don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, with Sheet, I feel like if I didn't have him, I wouldn't be able to do 2 podcasts. It would be one.
I wouldn't be able to do any of
it.
it.
It would be harder. It would be a lot harder because
It would.
I would.
It's just I can't do it without a co-host.
Right.
That's just
We're
like
talking
Howard Stern and Robin.
I
Yeah.
put grape jelly on my deviled eggs. Try it.
What?
Interesting.
That is
That's
insane.
crazy.
I've never heard that.
That is crazy.
It gives it a sweet flavor. Try it.
I would. Yeah,
I-
that's crazy.
Alright, I got some in my fridge and some grape jelly. I'm gonna try it.
Oh wait, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
we
Yes,
keep
yes.
getting sidetracked, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
She literally dated everybody in the squad, so it was just.
Damn, dude, really? Damn, dude, she's a slut. Oh, what I'm really curious about on this is gonna be a very common question that I'm gonna ask everybody that comes featured on, because I really like delving into this in One Piece, and it's one of the like main factors that really makes me think the show is so unique, and that's the laughs. So I want to ask maybe like top 2, top 3, because it's very hard for me to name like my favorite laugh, because I love so many, because they're all so unique. Like whenever you see a new character come on screen, you're waiting for them to laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's like it's a staple in One Piece.
Okay, I have 3. I already have 3.
All
All right, give it to me.
No order really. I like Rob Lucci's. It was kind of because when his came, he was like at the brink of insanity because he was always like a stone face, and I think he was about to. This is when he was fighting Luffy. He went to like his like tiger type of mode thing, Jaguar, and he was like laughing. I think he was like, on some weird stuff. It was just kind of cool to see like how he went from like stone face always just kind of like go with the flow. I mean, he's very drippy too. Like his
Character development, that whole thing, man. He's breaking.
Yeah, he's crazy, and I feel like we'll see him. I feel like we'll see him again. I really think we will, but I don't know. Who else left? I like as much as I hate him, Blackbeard. Like it's wrong. Like, we know he's there.
Phenomenal.
Like, yeah, it's and Crocodile Time.
Yes.
Y'all did that too,
dude. That's always gonna be in my
That's
top
always
3.
one of the, that's always one of the
Crocky boy.
You talk about how Ivankov calls him Croco boy.
And then one, like I said, Doflamingo. Come on, that's.
Dude, Dofi is evil. That's like an evil laugh, man. There's a lot of like evilness behind it.
Yeah.
So what about your laughs? Top 3 or in any order?
All right. Well, 3. For one, there's no order, but I'll say Gart.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. I don't think that one's been mentioned on our podcast.
That's never been mentioned.
Nice.
Really? I'll sort of say, I'm mainly saying his name because I can never forget his laugh, and it's the most annoying thing I've ever heard in that whole show. Moria.
Oh, Moria?
Oh my god.
Dude.
Oh my, I hate Moria. Oh my god. Moria is
Legendary.
And the last one.
And my last one is going to be Robin, just because of that, well, when she was first brought into that mysterious effect. And she was pretty much stone cold most of the time, and when you finally heard her laugh.
Right.
Yeah, it's very like a calming but like ominous kind of eerie laugh. Yeah. Like she's like it creeps me out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like we're all at this time we're all 16, 17, so we're like whatever dating, and this girl's like don't let him see nobody. Like,
so he's whipped. He was like pussy whipped, bro. Oh man.
Yeah, he was, and that was his first girlfriend ever.
Yeah,
so he thought the thing was normal.
No, I was just gonna ask the same question. What got y'all in anime?
Shit, you go first. I was talking most of the time.
Well, much surprisingly, I got into anime through my dad. My dad's not a big anime watcher.
Right.
Back then, growing up, he had a bunch of DVDs of Dragon Ball, Z Kai, and Dragon Ball GT, and I would sit down and watch them. And Dragon Ball became my gateway anime.
Legendary gateway.
Yeah, for sure. Dragon Ball and Naruto, 2 legendary gateways into anime.
I mean, there's a reason they're all One Piece, Naruto, and Dragon Ball are the top 3. Big 3.
Yeah.
That's a reason why that's that,
sure. For sure.
Yeah, so what got you into the world of weebness?
For me, I got into a lot later than well, I loved Avatar. Avatar was it was like I had never really been shown anime growing up because
Same here.
I was like, on the go, doing camps, always involved with stuff. So I was never really just sitting down watching TV in my like early child years. But when I got to high school, stuff changes. So I had I have finished like some show. I was watching 13 Reasons. I was on some girl stuff. I was watching all that Netflix stuff. I was like, bro, this is boring. I need me something different.
Right.
I was like, I'm gonna watch Naruto, and I watched the first episode. I dropped it like 3 times, but I was like, you know what? So that summer, my 9th grade year,
Right.
I sat down. I was like, bro, this is really good. I started telling Rashid about it. I'm like, you know this thing called Naruto? He's like, duh, yeah. Like,
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
and then I finished that. I think I finished that show in 4 months. I think I finished it. I think remember one night we're like 52 episodes in one night. Like,
Oh shit.
yeah,
Dude, you beat my time. Is that for real? I need to finish Shippuden first for me to really delve into Naruto. That needs to be next.
What the fuck are you doing?
I
Finish
know,
fucking
dude. Fuck
Shippuden.
off. Fuck off. I'm watching The
on,
Office for the
bro.
12th time.
Why? Watch Shippuden. You can't watch. You can watch The Office for the 12th time, but you can't watch Shippuden for the
Dude,
first time.
dude, it's
You were just
unhealthy.
dissing Naruto so hard.
Dude,
right
it's
now.
unhealthy, man. I can't. I go to Netflix and I'm browsing for new shows, and I'm like, oh shit, this looks interesting. This looks interesting. And then The
Right.
Office season 5 episode 4 just pops on, and I'm like, well,
Every time.
I can't, dude.
Every time.
It's literally a problem. I consider it a mental problem.
Water 7. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
arc
yeah.
name. Is that what the island was called?
Yes.
I don't remember. Okay.
I don't remember the
On Water
island ever
7.
being called anything else.
Yeah, on Water 7. Where the fuck was I going with this? What was I talking about? What did I say just before that?
Dude, you're asking the wrong person. I was just going for the ride, bro. I pay attention word by word.
Word by word.
Yeah, I can't retain any of the previous words, so I just.
Oh, we were talking about the laughs. Okay.
Oh
so
yeah.
the
But before we kick
For sure.
off Weebing with Wes, pod number 2. I'm gonna show off my Weeb nerd fit real quick.
Uh-oh. Let's check the fit.
Alright, you know I gotta represent, and then I
I'm
haven't
fucking
forgot about the
Skyrim.
Weeb shit.
You got some Dragon Ball.
I don't.
Nice.
Yeah, I think they're all the same symbol. Yeah,
it
they
looks
are.
like it. Nice. You got the double video games and the anime.
Yeah. And
Absolute fucking weeb. Look at this guy. Can you believe this shit? What a fucking weeb.
yeah,
Who
dude,
just
what a
wears
fucking nerd,
video-
bro. What a fucking nerd.
Well, I mean, if we showing, let's see.
Weeb
Let's see what
fit.
we got here.
Weeb fit.
We got the Akame ga Kill.
I love shirt
Some Adidas
I
joggers.
love Weeb shirts that have that style to it. Like it's a vertical rectangle, and it's like of the anime, and
Right,
it's like
yeah.
and it's not like a picture just plastered
It's
on
like
a shirt.
minimalistic almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Dude. Just waiting. Unguarded. Dude, this.
Shit.
Dude, whenever. I'm keeping my mouth shut. Dude. Dude, that is horrifying, bro. This right here.
Fuck.
Dude.
Oh, fuck.
Suntory.
like Dragon Ball levels of like. Holy.
What the
Oh, the classic samurai duel. He dashes through him.
Dude! Okay,
Dude,
hold on.
Zoro's fucking destroyed that man.
Watch it one more time. Dude, you know what feels really good?
It's pretty good though. I fucks with it. What feels
You know-
really good?
Uh,
Besides eat your meat. Tanami.
a
Boa.
tooth that needs a root canal. That it feels really good right now.
I mean, yeah, I mentioned this earlier, but I've never had a cavity, and it's not like I'm like a huge stickler about taking care of
Yeah.
my teeth or anything. Like, I think I'm just lucky or have good genetics or something because
I'll tell you. I'll tell you straight up. This will be my 10th root canal. These, all right there, and all right here are all veneers because they were all root canals and it was cheaper. It was the cheaper option. Expensive as veneers. It was the cheaper option for me to get this. So the reason why my teeth are so fucked up is I was born. Okay, first off, I was born with only one salivary gland, or like one less salivary gland than everybody else. So so keep that in mind. And I was born without any. No. They gave me the wrong formula whenever I was a kid, and it destroyed all of the enamel in my teeth. And the enamel protects your teeth from all the sugar and all that. It's like a fucking shield. So without the saliva and the enamel, anything that I was eating or drinking was just staying on there so much more than the average person. So my teeth, like probably 2 years ago, were like if you flicked it, like a chip would come off.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it
So
got to the point where
living
I was
nightmare that everybody has of like your teeth getting fucked up and have you ever had one of those where your teeth get like fucked up and they fall out and shit? You were just like living that shit.
Yeah. Dude, I would be eating like random shit and then like my tooth would just fucking break. And then I would be in extreme fucking pain because it's a bare fucking tooth like being exposed.
Right, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, I've only ever had like wisdom tooth pulled, and that was not
I have
fun.
a wisdom tooth coming in right here, but I need it because I had this tooth taken out because it was fucked up.
Gotcha. Yeah, I had this one I think taken out like a year ago or something. And also I made the horrible mistake of going to a dentist instead of an orthodontist. So like at the dentist office, they don't put you under. They just apply like some kind of what does they call it? Like local anesthetic or something like that to like numb your mouth.
Yeah, they do the numbing shots in your mouth, like in your gums.
I don't know if I'm just like.
No, you can still feel it.
I don't know if I'm like predisposed to not having that stuff work super great on me, but like they stuck that shit in my mouth so many fucking times, and then you can feel like them yanking on and like drilling and cracking the fucking tooth on your jaw. Even though you can't like feel the pain, it's still your bone. You can still feel it. Your fucking face, and you can feel it, right? And I had something similar whenever I broke this pinky. I had 2 pins going across here and going across here. And whenever I went to the doctor to pull them out, all he did was he stuck some kind of needle in here, numbed this area, and then he just literally grabbed a pair of pliers and a scalpel, sliced it, and then just grabbed it. And blood was literally like squirting all over the room. like mat that he put my hand on.
I'd be like, Doc!
Halfway through,
Doc!
Halfway through, he goes, "This isn't working. Let me go get the good pair." And I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Dude.
It really wasn't that bad. I mean, but like watching somebody pull and like blood squirting out of your like fucking hand is not the best thing to look at.
Dude, this is what they have to do. I found out like since my teeth are so sensitive. First time I went to a dentist, they were doing like some work, and this is the first time I found out that nobody can touch my teeth without me being damn near fucking knocked the fuck out and really sedated. So I went to this new dentist because there was this old one I used to go to as a kid, and then he was the type of dentist that was like, you would come in and then he's like, oh, no brushing, huh? And then he would make you feel like not even like joking, like he would like mean, like angry. He's like, why are you here? Your mom keeps bringing you here. She's paying good money. You need to take care of your teeth. This is insane. Why are you doing this to your family? And I'm like, Jesus, doc, the fuck? Just clean my teeth.
Yeah, bro. I had a doctor.
Legendary.
Yeah, I feel like they introduced him in Water 7. Huge role. He was a very
that was
over the top character.
But dude, he was like
blasts and cyborg and super and all that crazy shit. Now it's kind of died down a little bit, I feel like.
Yeah, because in Water 7, I feel like he was his own main character. Like, there was so much screen time for him and so much screen time for the crew. It was like two separate main characters going on. And then he kind of like mended in with the crew, obviously, whenever he joined. And then now he's kind of fading out, and he's not being Big Dick Frankie like I want him to be.
Right. Yeah,
I need to see more Big Dick Frankie.
It's been kind of like a downward turn since the time skip.
Yeah.
For me personally, as far as Frankie goes, his presence in the show got less. His outfit or his appearance now is not what it used to be, and I don't like it as much personally.
Yeah.
So I feel like the best Frankie is pre-time skip Frankie, back when he's still like bushy-tailed and beautiful Frankie, beautiful energetic Frankie, just
dude,
yelling at the top of his lungs, yelling inane shit, fucking coming up with crazy ideas, fucking doing all types of shenanigans with crew. And now I feel like that's kind of either been dialed back or
I definitely think so.
He changed or something. I can't really put a finger on when and why, but it's something I've kind of noticed.
I mean, I guess it's go off the rails on a Frankie tangent.
Right.
Because I fucking love Frankie, and I agree with what you said before. Although I do love his character design now, because I mean I'll always love Frankie, but I think the character now, the character then is way more befitting to his character, like his actual persona.
I feel like he's fallen off a little bit. These last couple
I
two
agree.
or three arcs have. While you're looking that up, I just want to make a shout out to one of the best of new Frankie's moves that we failed to mention, that we disgraced by not mentioning.
What?
Frankie's nipple lights.
Dude, you know what feels really good?
It's pretty good though. I fucks with it. What feels really good? Besides eat your meat. Tanami.
A tooth that needs a root canal. That it feels really good right now.
I mean, yeah, I mentioned this earlier, but I've never had a cavity, and it's not like I'm like super a huge stickler about taking care of my teeth or anything. Like, I think I'm just lucky or have good genetics or something, because I'll
tell you straight up, this will be my 10th root canal. These all right there and all right here are all veneers, because they were all root canals, and it was cheaper. It was the cheaper option. Expensive as veneers. It was the cheaper option for me to get this. So the reason why my teeth are so fucked up is I was born. Okay, first off, I was born with only one salivary gland, or like one less salivary gland than everybody else. So keep that in mind. And I was born without any. No. They gave me the wrong formula whenever I was a kid, and it destroyed all of the enamel in my teeth. And the enamel protects your teeth from all the sugar and all that. It's like a fucking shield. So without the saliva and the enamel, anything that I was eating or drinking was just staying on there so much more than the average person. So my teeth, like probably 2 years ago, were like, if you flicked it, like a chip would come off.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it got to the point where
living
I was
nightmare that everybody has of like your teeth getting fucked up and have you ever had one of those where your teeth get like fucked up and they fall out and shit? You were just like living that shit.
yeah, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I would be eating like random shit, and then like my tooth would just fucking break, and then I would be in extreme fucking pain because it's a bare fucking tooth like being exposed.
Right, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, I've only ever had like wisdom tooth pulled, and that was not
I have a
fun.
wisdom tooth coming in right here, but I need it because I had this tooth taken out because it was fucked up.
Gotcha. Yeah, I had this one I think taken out like a year ago or something. And also I made the horrible mistake of going to a dentist instead of an orthodontist. So like at the dentist office, they don't put you under. They just apply like some kind of what does they call it? Like local anesthetic or something like that to like numb your mouth.
Yeah, they do the numbing shots in your mouth,
Right,
like in your gums.
I don't know if I'm just like
No, you can still feel it.
I don't know if I'm,
only
like, predisposed to not having that stuff work super great on me, but like they stuck that shit in my mouth so many fucking times, and then you can feel like them yanking on and like drilling and cracking the fucking tooth like, on your jaw. Even though you can't like feel the pain, it's still your bone. You can
still feel it.
Your fucking face, and you can feel it, right? And I had something similar whenever I broke this this pinky. I had two pins going across here and going across here. And whenever I went to the doctor to pull them out, all he did was he stuck some kind of needle in here, numbed this area, and then he just literally just went, grabbed a pair of pliers and a scalpel, sliced it, and then just grabbed it. And blood was literally like squirting all over the room. Like mat that he put my hand on.
I'm like, Doc!
Halfway through, wait, halfway through, he goes, "This isn't working. Let me go get the good pair." And I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Dude.
It really wasn't that bad. I mean, but like watching somebody pull and like blood squirting out of your like fucking hand is not the best thing to look at.
Dude, this is what they have to do. I found out like since my teeth are so sensitive. First time I went to a dentist, they were doing like some work, and this is the first time I found out that nobody can touch my teeth without me being damn near fucking knocked the fuck out and really sedated. So I went to this new dentist because there was this old one I used to go to as a kid, and then he was the type of dentist that was like, you would come in and then he's like, "Oh, no brushing, huh?" And then he would make you feel like not even like joking, like he would like mean, like angry. He's like, "Why are you here? Your mom keeps bringing you here. She's paying good money. You need to take care of your teeth. This is insane. Why are you doing this to your family?" And I'm like, "Jesus, Doc, fuck, just clean my teeth."
Yeah, bro. I had a doctor.
Oh yeah. We gotta start out with showing the fits real quick. This isn't really a Weeb shirt, but it's a.
I'm gonna have to be getting some new shirts soon.
Dude, yeah, same here. I just have like
two more, maybe.
Yeah, I just have like that's actually dope as fuck.
So this is the tail
really cool
Naruto. It goes from the 1-tail, 2-tail, all the way down to the 9-tail.
Damn, that's badass. Where'd you get that? Like a loot box?
Good question. I think somebody gave it to me as a gift, actually.
That looks like a loot box item.
It may have been. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've had this shirt for a few years now. I wonder if let me see if there's a tag on it that says. Nah, that shit's all worn out.
Yeah, mine's just a basic ass Star Wars.
Nice.
Really fucking soft. I need to get more Weeb shit. I need to subscribe to the Weeb loot box. So I'll start getting. I need to go back and read those.
I cannot for the life of me remember what these were called, but it was like a bunch of just like scary books that I used to read as a kid, and I feel like probably a bunch of other people also used to read as a kid. And there was one of them that always scared me. Or like
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, yes, Goosebumps.
Yeah.
And
dude, Goosebumps. The android one, the mannequin one, the mall.
I don't remember that one.
Dude, that one fucking scared the shit out of me. Every time I looked at mannequins, bro, I'm like, no, dude, no.
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 No, but the one I'm thinking of was like about this kid and his sister or something, I think, and they go to this hotel with their parents on like this business trip, and then they go and do something, I think, and then they come back and like their parents aren't there, and there's no record of this event that was going on at the hotel. There's no record of their parents ever staying there, and it was like basically their existence was never there, and that just kind of reminded me of the One Piece thing where everybody forgets your existence, which that's
See, it brought up, dude, you were that 12-year-old kid. Oda brought up past traumas, bro.
He did, bro. He did. I was like, bro, I forgot about that fucking spooky ass story. Oda, why you had to do that?
Oda, why? How'd you like being immortalized?
Dude, that drawing was dope. Actually, I didn't tell you, but my girlfriend asked me to see if you would, or if she could commission you to do one of me and her. Like a full body one.
Dude,
but
I would make that shit pop.
We don't have any great photos at the moment, so I told her we should try and find a better photo or something of us, because all we really have are like headshots or like chest up type thing. We have like a single, I think, full body.
The only single body, full body I had was the one that I used. Was you sitting on that chair at the at that party.
Nice. I have like none of myself, so.
I'll announce this right now. I'm going to do a giveaway once I get this merchandise up. It's going to be an outfit. Not a full fucking outfit, but a two-piece outfit. It'll be the hoodie, and it'll be the sweatshirt. I mean, the sweatpant. So that will be in the giveaway. And then I don't know what the terms are going to be, because that's a pretty good fucking prize.
Solid little outfit there. Broke outfit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, broke knock life outfit, bro. You gotta represent. Jesus. It's very hard to do when I'm, like, strapped in. Okay. Moebius. Have you ever heard of that artist?
Moebius?
Yeah, Moebius. He is my favorite artist.
I have not heard
of all time. And he only convinced me with, like, 3 or 4 of his pieces. It's because his style is, like, so like mine. I mean, mine is so like his, because he's a master. He's a French. I meant to do some research on him, but I just saw that he died in 2012. Name is Moebius. He makes like amazing drawings. That's what the moon is replicated of. I traced his moon, and then I like added a whole bunch of like my own shit to it.
Interesting. He's got a very interesting art style.
I love it, dude. I fucking love it.
It's very like absurdist or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. I know, it's weird to describe. It's like
sci-fi absurdism.
Yeah, yeah. Sci-fi, like a dash of like vaporwave, like
right,
and the color and like the color scheme. Yeah, because he has like a lot of purple and like Windows 98 like type look to it. Yeah. Like pastel and shit.
Right.
So, Rip Mobius, bro. R.I.P.
Yes, indeed.
Rip Mobius, and that will be it for episode 4 of Weebing with Wes. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Fuck. And then...
Click lunch.
Can you see that?
Luffy does it.
Dude, that was the most badass shit whenever I saw that. Cause I was like, dude, he's fucked. He's fucked with now. And then all of a sudden, and dude, multiple parts in this video I cracked up because all you hear is Mariah say, "Nani? Nani?"
Moria.
yeah, Moria.
Yeah.
Dude, he fucking power drives him into the Nani!
Moria is absolutely shocked, as evident by the repeated nannies.
Yeah.
God.
Dude, he's throwing around like a rag doll, bro.
Damn, son.
I remember seeing that for the first time. His head hitting the back.
Right.
This is this is amazing right here. Right when it shows him right here. Whoa, dude.
God damn, son.
Let me play that final assault back.
I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. The ending has to basically be like they find the One Piece and then
I can't imagine a storyteller wrapping up a story that has been going on since 1998, 1999. How do you do that?
Dude, the ending is gonna be so insanely hyped, man. It's gonna be everywhere, bro. Even people who don't watch One Piece are gonna know that One Piece is ending. Just like when Naruto ended, people who didn't even watch anime and like barely even knew what Naruto was were coming up to me because they knew I watched it. And they were like, "Ah, man, I heard Naruto ended, bro. What'd you think of the ending? This has been airing for so long or whatever." And I'm like, "You don't even fucking watch anime. Why do you care?" But
Yeah,
still,
dude,
I mean, like that's how popular. That's how like in your face the hype was, or the news, I guess, was just like everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
CBD break.
CBD break.
Here we go.
Remember, that's the only dead air allowed on the Broke Knock Life network.
For show. Gotta have them CBD breaks.
I ordered some. It's basically gonna be like a sample merchandise run to see how everything sells and see what does good or whatever. So let me get my orders. I already have. This is gonna be the black collection, and this is Broke Knock Life. So it's all gonna be like black T-shirts, black hoodies, black sweatpants, with the TV icon on it. Whenever you're gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna be the one that you saw. And I'm probably gonna change the TV. It's probably gonna be something more updated and that looks better. But
you need to release a T-shirt with that graphic you sent me last night.
What graphic?
The one with you, me, Gramps, and blanking.
Oh, dude, that would be. I'm thinking about putting that on posters, and I'm thinking about getting like a big poster for maybe like the back of this wall, or like so somebody can see it in either of our podcasts. But I think people are gonna like. If I get enough people fucking with that thing, then I'm gonna make it. But I got some face mask.
Ooh.
I got some socks.
Nice.
I got a coffee cup.
Ooh.
I got some coasters.
Oh, he got the coasters for the coffee cup.
Yeah, dude, you think I'm fucking playing around over here? This is Broke Knock Life, bitch. We're weaving with Wes. We're beating our meat. We're going to sleep. The fuck out of here, bro. Pussy boy. Pussy fucking. I'm gonna start fucking just cursing people out now. Just start fucking ranting like, fuck you. I hate all of you. You fucking pieces of shit.
Buy my merch.
Yeah, buy my merch, pussy. Oh, and I got a hoodie and a beanie and some sweatpants. This is all like one pair of each, just to see. And I have black shirts, and I have one purple sweatshirt. And eventually we're gonna have all Weebing with Wes stuff on there too.
Hell
and
yeah.
You're not gonna get any of it. You won't see any of the fucking money.
I want one with just my face on it. And then
dude, I can make dude, that will probably sell like a lot too. Like if you know, okay, You lean back, and I appreciate that shirt, by the way. We're gonna do the weeb fit. We forgot to do that.
Oh yeah, I don't have any weeb stuff on.
I don't have any more weeb shit, so I just have like shit that I like now. That's basically what this is turning into. But I got let me show you what I got on.
All right, let's check it. It's got the X-Men shirt. Nice, nice. Retro X-Men.
Cyclops on my nipple. Oh wait, no, my nip's right here.
He's almost looking at your nipple. If you pull your shirt up a little bit, he could be looking at your nipple.
And this shirt is so fucking. It's a medium, and it's like 100% ultra cotton. And it was already washed, and I kind of put on a little bit of weight, and I'm like,
drunk, and now
I'm doing it for the podcast.
Nice.
All right,
yeah, I don't have anything.
Show me what you got.
All I got is this old ass door shirt on.
I actually love artwork like that where the face is like blended in with the background, and it's like the other half is just like the other like another solid color. That's a really good way to do digital art portraits.
Yeah, I really like the shirt. I've had it for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years.
It looks like it's a really soft one, like one of those soft shirts.
It's it probably was at one point, but it's so old at this point, kind of like really worn out. Like you can't really see it because the video quality's not good enough. But like the ends of the shirt's all frayed. I should honestly probably not wear it, but I wore it to work out, so I was like, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, dude, this isn't like it'd be different if we were in an actual fucking studio.
Right, right.
Which,
I could always get the Weeb kicks to
yeah, dude, we need a fucking Patreon that just pays us to, like, be able to wear new Weeb shirts, like, every podcast.
New Weeb shit, yeah.
Yeah. You saw all my merch shit that I'm coming out with, right?
Right, yeah, you sent.
I sent you all that. I actually, this will be an announcement because I haven't told anybody this, but okay. Let me get out the itinerary real quick. Let me put the lights to more Weebing with Wes.
The late night show where we have purple lights.
Hold on. Oh, dude, I've been waiting to make this purchase for a really long time. And I finally got wireless earbuds. Really good kind.
I thought you were gonna say like a body pillow or like a fucking fleshlight or something like that.
Those came in earlier this week, but I mean,
like a wall scroll of some anime titties.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna remake that Renaissance fucking painting that I made, and it's all gonna be anime titties. Was there any scary moments in a particular anime that scared the shit out of you? Well, I mean, that would kind of spoil some shit for me if I haven't seen it. Because I do have one that scares the shit out of me, bro. And I know you've seen it. It's it's Attack on Titan. Whenever his mom got eaten, whenever I first saw that shit, his face and the way that those Titans run, and it legitimately scares me. Like, it's really creepy.
It is. It's super creepy. I don't know of any off the top of my head, any scenes where I've been, like, very, like, actually scared, I guess.
Yeah. Or, like, creeped out. Not necessarily, like, a fucking scared to your bones. Like, just creeped out, and you're like, oh, Jesus. This is fucking, this is heavy, or fucking, you know.
There's some pretty, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's some pretty brutal moments in, like, Another, and Monster, for that matter, that are just, like, whoa.
That's what I want to know.
As far as,
but no, I don't. No, I'm not saying I want to know like in detail because I want to watch those. I'm saying that's what I want to know. Like heavy shit in an anime that you're like, oh my god, this is fucking creepy as shit.
Yeah, definitely watch both Monster and Another. Another in particular, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, had like one pretty brutal scene. But there's for creepy though, I would say when they cry has some really weird and creepy scenes in it. I'm not going to say anything more than that. I mean, those of you who have seen it know.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of weird. But yeah, definitely that one I would say is like, after you finish those two, you can go watch that one at some point. When They Cry is not like amazing by any means. It's just like I don't know. It just is what it is, man.
Was there any scary moments in a particular anime that scared the shit out of you? Well, I mean, that would kind of spoil some shit for me if I haven't seen it. Because I do have one that scares the shit out of me, bro. And I know you've seen it. It's it's Attack on Titan. Whenever his mom got eaten, whenever I first saw that shit, his face and the way that those Titans run, and it legitimately scares me. Like, it's really creepy.
It is. It's super creepy. I don't know of any off the top of my head, any scenes where I've been like very, like, actually scared, I guess.
Yeah. Or like creeped out, not necessarily like a fucking scared to your bones, like just creeped out and you're like, oh Jesus, this is fucking, this is heavy, or fucking, you know.
There's some pretty, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's some pretty brutal moments in like Another, and Monster for that matter, that are just like, whoa.
That's what I want to know.
As far as,
but no, I don't. No, I'm not saying I want to know like in detail because I want to watch those. I'm saying that's what I want to know. Like heavy shit in an anime that you're like, oh my god, this is fucking creepy as shit.
Yeah, definitely watch both Monster and Another. Another in particular, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, had like one pretty brutal scene. But there's for creepy though, I would say When They Cry has some really weird and creepy scenes in it. I'm not going to say anything more than that. I mean, those of you who have seen it know.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of weird. But yeah, definitely that one I would say is like, after you finish those two, you can go watch that one at some point. When They Cry is not like amazing by any means. It's just like I don't know. It just is what it is, man. Yeah. So anyway, I was wearing these shoes. It's from Gurren Lagann. We've got Kamina
shit.
And Simone.
I have some questions. I have some questions about the shoes, but continue.
Okay. We can look at these some more after. But anyway, I was wearing these shoes at the bar, which is probably a stupid decision in hindsight, but they could have gotten scuffed or something. But my dumb ass wore them anyway, probably because I had just gotten them or something. Anyway, this random girl comes up to me in the bar after she saw my shoes, and it was like me and like my group of friends just talking outside smoking or something. And she walks up and she's like, "Oh, are you a weeaboo?" And I was like,
"A weeaboo?"
She was like, "A weebo?" And I was like, "You mean a weeaboo or a weeb?" And she was like,
weeaboo, dude.
Weeaboo. And I was like, "Bro, you don't even know how to pronounce that." And then like,
at least get the insult right.
Right, exactly. And it went on this tangent of her telling me about how much of a weebo or a weeaboo, I think it was weebo is how she pronounced it.
Weebo.
Yeah, she was telling me how much of a weebo she was, and I was just like,
"You're not."
That's very interesting.
You don't know how to pronounce it.
I gotta go back inside the bar and get some more to drink after I heard that. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
But I don't know. It was just so weird. Like, so I'm curious. Like, I don't really ever talk to that many other people that use the weeb lingo, I guess I'll call it, at the risk of sounding like a moron.
Yeah.
So it's funny when I hear other people pronounce it, and especially when they pronounce it incorrectly, to hear what they think it's pronounced like. But yeah, these shoes were made by. They were given to me as a gift, and they were made like as a commission from some artist, I think, on Instagram.
That was my question.
And she did a really great job with them, honestly. Like,
yeah, dude, that's amazing.
Coats them in this.
How do I feel like I can do well? Not really. I'm way more digital art. I would have to print it, but like how durable is that paint and like that material on it? Like, if you got your fingernail and like scratched it a lot, will it come off?
So,
Weeb Fit starts now.
Weeb Fit.
Little One Piece.
Gotta rep the One Piece. I'm slacking hard by not having a one piece.
Oh, there's
one
nothing
piece
on the side. But dude, these pants right here, I don't know if you can tell, but they're like felt. It's like an old school like Adidas track pant.
Huh. I've never actually worn anything felt. What does that feel like?
Dude, it's amazing. It's amazing. On the inside, it's not felt. It's kind of like something that won't fucking make you scratch everywhere. Because if you had felt on the inside, it'd be so itchy. So it's kind of like a softer, kind of rougher material, like a pant material. So where it's like smooth on your legs. But on the outside, so fucking amazing. But
Nice. So before we move on from the weeb fit.
Well, I mean, I still need to see your weeb fit.
Yeah, I don't really have anything.
Still, regardless, this is a fashion show.
Oh, this is a fashion show.
Yeah.
See, we just got the Adidas joggers.
Dude, weeb fit. You are a weeb, and you have a fit.
Oh wait, check. Oh, that's true. You're right. we got this National Geo Bands.
There we go. I actually like that. That reminds me of a shirt that I have, the Obey Worldwide. If you've ever heard of that brand.
Just a shitty jacket. But going into the story that I mentioned earlier. So
the intro will be playing right now. That's an intro. I wanted to do welcome to the Weeb Dungeon. Welcome to the Weeb Dungeon.
Are we trying to make them think we're some kind of weird perverts?
Yes.
I mean.
So it was that motherfucker introduced me to Berserk for the first anime. Are you shitting me, bro? Dude, and I was tripping hard as fuck on the last 2 episodes.
Dude, I remember watching, or we discussed this, but walking in, and when he told me that, I was just like, you are a maniac for showing him this. Like, you are an absolute maniac.
Dude,
and
imagine watching
doing his maniacal Joe laugh. Just fucking cackling in the background. Like always, dude.
Dude, whenever he would lock Dak in the fucking shower, and he would play like really, really loud music, and you would just hear Dak just come to the door and just be like, please just let me out. Just let me out, dude.
He would play like the Insidious theme or like something else.
No, he would do that to me. That's what he would do to me.
Yeah. Oh,
because I hated the Insidious theme. He would play that, dude, and I would go into a corner. I'd be like, stop, please. Okay, I'm serious. Stop. And dude, Joe's just fucking cackling.
The cackling. I'll never forget it.
And that in his bathroom is where I got the nickname, the Bong Assassin.
The Bong Assassin?
Yep, I remember exactly. I remember exactly what happened, bro. I was sitting on the toilet taking the rip, and then I put it down on the ground, and I think I placed the shit where you put the tobacco in on the ground, but I just fucking dropped it. The banger, that's a dab piece banger, but whatever goes to a tobacco pipe, and I just fucking dropped it. It cracked, and then dude, you've been in that circle. It's very, very calm. Everybody's just listening to music, and all of a sudden you hear a fucking crack, and then everybody's just like, "Oh, dude,
no, dude, no, that's worse."
And then I think Joe was like, "Oh, the Bong Assassin strikes." He takes out another piece.
Oh my god, wow.
Dude, I'm just sitting there, bro, and I'm like about to cry. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm sorry.
Damn, dog. Joe, just dissing you hard like
that.
Really,
really honing in on the fuck up. First off, I intend on making specific Jolly Rogers for everyone of the Broke Knock Life community. So,
nice.
So that leads me to the question. Actually, is I've thought a little bit about what my Jolly Roger would include, but what are the two? You know how Sanji has his fucking his cigarette, and he has his and he has like his cooking type shit. He has his cooking hat on, and Zoro has the swords, and he has the shit on his eye. So what are 2 things that you think would be included in your Jolly Roger?
That is a good question. So Jolly Rogers typically represent the person.
Right.
Not so much
It's like two. It would be like two main things.
Right. So let's see. I assume there would be something computer related because
Yes.
both my job and most of my hobbies are revolved around computers. So probably something computer related, maybe like a keyboard or something, or like a mouse, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, this would be good because the other thing I was gonna say is a cat. So you could put a cat in like a keyboard mouse.
Oh, dude, yeah, a cat and keyboard, animals and computers. I think those are pretty two big things in your life.
Yeah, that is two of the bigger things right now. For sure.
First off the bat, the first thing that comes to my head is a blunt and maybe something with. It has to be a mic. A mic or a headset or something with voice because I do music and I do a podcast.
Yeah, and the silhouette of a mic is pretty distinguishable, I would say. So.
Yeah, so maybe like a mic stand like in the back like Zoro has his swords. And then like
like crossing like that or whatever.
Yeah, and then it'll combine Sanji's and Zoro's. Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. Yeah, but what would be on the face though? I mean, I guess just like my my rings. I would have to have my rings, but that's not in the face.
Right.
The chain maybe.
Chain maybe.
I don't know. That's not.
Usually it's like a skull, so it'd have to be like something
like facial features.
Maybe like a pair of headphones, like you're wearing now.
Oh, it would definitely be the circular glasses. I would have to put the glasses.
Oh yeah, the glasses for sure.
Glasses. So you have a cat and a keyboard, and I got a blunt and a mic.
If you do a cat and like a mouse, like a that would be kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's nice.
Play on words in a picture, if that's a thing. I don't know.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of what Morgan's two things are. Oh, Supreme. He is insane about Supreme, so there would have to be
all labeled with like Supreme all over.
Supreme and skateboard. It has to be something with a skateboard. So maybe that's the crossing thing behind him. Maybe I'll do it all like that, like crossing behind, like, because all the Jolly Rogers have bones, right?
Most of them do.
Most of them.
Sometimes there are other objects, but yeah. Most of them have the typical like skull with the crossbones and.
Yeah, so I'll just make a variation of that and then add on facial details and stuff. Right. So you got the cat and the mouse. I got the blunt and the mic and the glasses. Yeah, you got the beard and your glasses and headphone. I don't know if I'm gonna add headphones. Probably
Maybe not.
Yeah,
it might cover up what's in the background too.
Yeah. Because I tell you, when that girl told me to shut the fuck up, I shut the fuck up. I shut up immediately. So I am eventually going to roll out a premium subscription to the Broke Knock Life podcast / Empire. And that also includes access to exclusive Weebing with Wes content, obviously. And the first tier is $1. Second tier is $5, and the third tier is $6.09. And the first one is
it should be $4.20.
Oh shit, dude! I need to change that. I'll change it. So $1, $4.20, and 6.9 cents. 6.9. 6.9 cents. But that would be monthly, and the first one, if I remember correctly, it's your name. I'll draw your name and send that to you, and then you'll have your name in the credits on every video as like a Patreon like subscriber thing. And the second one, I think, you get access to some like exclusive shit. Like I said, this is all going to be rolled out eventually, but there's gonna be a lot of exclusive shit that people are gonna want. Exclusive, uncensored weeb content.
uncensored weeb content. That just sounds like hentai. I mean, honestly. Well, we did say uncensored though, so it can't be hentai. So I mean,
yeah. So on those uncensored things, like if I'm referencing Robin's titties, maybe Robin's titties will pop up on the screen, and that'll be for your viewing pleasure. We can go either way on this podcast, you know.
Who knows? Maybe you want to see some titties. We could provide some titties. Who knows?
And eventually, the whole gaming thing, like we were talking about, I'm gonna start streaming and doing that, and we'll implement the VR anime thing because I'm trying to get Morgan.
Games, right?
Huh?
You're gonna play some One Piece games, right? I mean, come on.
I need to find
Pirate Warriors or whatever that one's called.
Oh, that new one.
Not that I've played them or that they're any good. I don't really know.
The newer one. I would only play them just for the One Piece like nostalgia.
Right, yeah, I think
that would be
much beat my meat, you know. All that shit.
Yeah, you've experienced that, I assume, already. Yeah, dude, how fucking insane!
You gotta look. I mean,
how insane of an experience is that?
Okay, so let me say this. Let me say this. Oh, I also showed my girlfriend, and she was like, oh, this is pretty cool. But the eye contact is like slightly off-putting every time it happens in VR because if the situation is right, it feels real sometimes, like, but or not like fully, but like there's that second where your brain doesn't realize.
Yes.
It's just like lock eyes, and your brain's like, ah, shit, I lock eyes with someone, and then you're like, oh wait, it's VR, and it doesn't matter, and then you're like, that was weird. Dude, I don't know. It's just like that weird, unsettling feeling.
I watched one time, and this girl like turned around, and she's like, "Shut the fuck up," and then I'm like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Oh fuck, this is otherworldly.
Damn.
This is new, and I like it."
Jeez. Yeah, but
it got too real because I did it for like 2 days, and then I haven't done it in like 2 months. It's just it's too real, man. It's weird. Oh, you know what we forgot to do?
What's up?
Weeb fit. We usually start off with that. I know.
Yeah. I don't got nothing on down here. I just got like some fucking gym shorts.
Yeah, I got some fucking tight ass black pants that I thought were baggy until I brought them home.
You thought they were gonna be comfortable, but you got bamboozled.
Look at that, bro. Dude, I don't wear tight shit like that.
Did they shrink, or you just like bought the wrong size?
No, dude, I always buy mediums, and it looked really baggy.
Right. Oh, I see. I got you.
So it's in the upper thigh area. It was where it's baggy, and I hate that, bro. I hated hugging my thighs. It's so fucking uncomfortable. It's if I have an emergency boner in public, that is I gotta have an escape plan.
Right.
But anyway, on to the weeb fit. This is my weeb fit, even though this is like on the different side. You know what I mean? Like comics, manga.
Right. Yeah, I got a video game, so.
Yeah. I mean anything nerd. I'm calling it weeb fit. So.
Oh, and this room is slightly more decorated since the last time you've seen it, I believe. Oh, nice.
I recognize some characters back there.
There you go. There's Odachi.
What the fuck? He looks like who in the beginning Zoro adventures, those two motherfuckers that were bros with Zoro during the Arlong arc, you remember? They called Zoro Bro Zoro. He looks like one of those characters, like that design, but without all that shit on it, like the eyes and below.
Right, yeah. He does kind of look like Zoro, though, actually.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The one earring and, like, the grin and the kind of, like, chin strap.
Oh, dude, maybe he's, like, combining different main crew member designs into one character. Like, maybe the smile is Luffy's.
I just don't understand what that shit on his head is. Is that his hair?
I don't... What the fuck? Like, what design is... What is that supposed to symbolize? Implemented in there.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of cartoons have stuff thrown in like that for the adult audiences.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I imagine that they know that there are either older fans or just like their parents are watching with the kids, so those jokes are just kind of thrown in there, like in Dragon Ball. I mean, come on, Goku literally slaps her pussy at one point. Like, come on.
He's like, do you have a ball sack?
Dude, that's like one of the funniest scenes that I completely didn't understand as a kid. Like, that type of stuff just gets thrown in, so it's like, I guess
Dude,
they
he
do
was so curious, man. He thought everybody had a dick and balls. He's like, where the fuck is it? Did somebody steal your shit? What the fuck? What the fuck? Goku's been beating that pussy up since a youngin', bro.
Yeah, dog. He's a pussy beaten pro at this point.
Vegeta is definitely the cuck, bro.
Goku beat him to it.
Kakarot.
Kakarot. Fucking Vegeta, dude.
And then I would pick Boba, and then we would fly around the map, and then we would be like Spec Ops. He would be like, he would talk in like the clone. He would be like, the Jedi are over here. We have to eliminate the Jedi. Dude, there's bombs being dropped over and over and over again. And what I like right off the bat, dude, there's bombs being dropped over and over and over again. And what I like right off the bat, we used to no armor, no pads, no nothing. We used to straight up fight on the trampoline, like throw fists and kicks and like really fucking like hurt each other. And then I would pick Boba, and then we would fly around the map, and then we would be like Spec Ops. He would be like, he would talk in like the clone. He would be like, the Jedi are over here. We have to eliminate the Jedi. What we used to have on our trampoline back in my old neighborhood, I had like two really good friends that would always come over, and we were like really, really close. Shout out to Chris and Garrett from the OG days. We used to no armor, no pads, no nothing. We used to straight up fight on the trampoline, like throw fists and kicks and like really fucking like hurt each other. Today will not be as revolved around One Piece.
Nutty?
Nutty? Nutty?
No One Piece?
No?
No One Piece.
Also, well,
this is podcast.
All right, shut the fuck up. Listen to me real quick. The 5% of One Piece will be included in the Weeb Fit show off. So that's all y'all are getting for the One Piece. I will sprinkle in because I have been known, or me and you have been known to go off on tangents.
People drift away, I can call it capping. All my fault, sitting here, sipping malls in the rear. I wish I would've never caught my friends that fucked me over in my brain. Made a thought, give me brain and hope you make me come like a talk. Scrolling through the gram and hating all the bots. Fame is something that you bought. Almost got into a feud with Aladdin fought over something stupid. I don't think I'm Cupid, but I help more people than myself. I need to buy some tulips. I don't know, something newish. Maybe date a girl that's newish. Maybe move to Newark.